Oh, I love it. I love it, man. I love what I do for a living. I love running these streets. I love it. I love being the actual tough guy, right? It is just awesome. But yeah, like I said, on here I gotta make it look cute. I gotta like make it look like it's the opposite of who I really am, kind of like y'all do, right? Because everybody knows I'm an actual gangster. But yeah, so like I said, if we're not gonna listen and we're not gonna come to the show, right? Then I'm gonna go ahead and take that as a no, you're not interested in my offer and what I'm stating, right? So that's perfectly fine. We can go ahead and go with that option, right? You pick door number one, which means no prize, no cigar, right? You just kind of got to sit there and watch me continue to win because, well, I actually know how to win and I actually compete and spend my time competing, right? Hold on. But yeah, like I said, these people made their position clear what they're going to do. And like I said, if you down with them, well, like I said, you go against me, you go against God. So if you down with the so-called enemy, then cool, be down with them. You know what I mean? See how that go for you. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you think you are, because I'm gonna tell you the truth. That individual, like I said, he came on this network trying to copy me. I'm just trying to be nice. You know what I mean? But it don't matter to me. People don't understand with me. I'm free. I'm gonna do what I want to do. You know what I mean? I don't care which direction things go. I'm gonna keep things the right way and controlled enough to where it all works out beneficially for me, and that's it. I know what I'm doing, bro. You feel me? I don't need anything from anybody. I'm doing me all by myself, so everything else is just extra. But I'm a businessman, so I know how to approach this, and I know how to make more business deals, basically, as far as networking on top of this to get all of this show on the road. You feel me, cousin? And it's just that simple. So over here, we just stay focused, right? Make the best music in the game. I'm the CEO of Cashless Bane Records, right? Hold up. Like I said, I'm worldwide independently. They hear me talk about it. They already saw me prove it. So, like I said, I just don't do that kind of energy where people pretend talk and talk backwards. That's demon stuff. I don't do that. I'm an angel. You know what I mean? I have no patience for that. So, like I said, nobody's having any effect on me. It's just they have rules on this network, so I can't say what I really want to say. You know what I mean? I can't respond the way I really want to respond. You feel me? And everybody knows it. That's not a big deal. Come on, man. You got people on this network. They try to pretend like they're doing something, or like they're suddenly tough. Like, dude, everything that you're doing is just showing and exhibiting the most weakness I've ever seen. It's unbelievable. Keep it up, please. Don't stop. It is unreal that people are giving themselves this much credit because they're saying words, talking. Oh, wow, you said something. Does it change anything though? Because reality is still reality, Hoss. I mean, I own my own car lot. I pay for it every month, like over $100. That's wealth. That's being a rich man. When you're wealthy and rich, you own so much stuff that it costs to take care of it. So that's the reason why Ace got banned from the program primarily this time, which he's been banned a million times, but this time he's not welcome here, right? Last time I tried to be nice. No more being nice. because these people want to pretend with my patience and my limits. I don't play like that. So, like I said, you won't be coming over on my program ever again. And just because of that, because you wanted to state what your issues are, because whatever issues you're having, that again, I'm not going to discuss anything except what's positive on this network. They're trying to play a word game. I control the words on this network. So what do you mean? It has to be positive. I'm not talking about anything in a vibration except positivity, because that's all that's happening for me. Anyone else, I'm not worried about them, but I can talk about whoever and whatever and get paid for it. See the difference? Come on, man. All the money is coming to me, bro. All the success is already here. So I don't never know what they're talking about, because they never talk about reality. Well, looks like God kind of made sure that you see reality a little bit today, didn't he? Right? And like I said, you have all that fake energy, fake talk. It's all fake. Like I said, none of these people are friends. They're just people who are seeking acceptance online because they couldn't find it in reality. And over here, we don't have those issues. You know, like I said, I make friends everywhere I go, man. I choose my friends. I'm from the hood. I choose my friends wisely. You understand? I make sure I know who's good people and who ain't. You know, that was kind of what was funny about Sweet Lily when he said, the friend of my enemy is my friend. Like, that's crazy, man. It doesn't even make any sense. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's just going to be what it's going to be. Right? What does that mean? It means I stand on my own with God, like I said, and the things that you try to say make absolutely no coherent sense, and that's it. And I will not repeat myself again. I promise you. So, like I said, I'm over here winning. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't get it. It's silly. But like I said, I'm over here winning. I mean, ain't nobody stopping nothing, man. This is my season, just like God told me. People can't stop nothing I'm doing. So, like, when I come across that energy, I don't have a response anymore. I'm just going to go the other direction every single time on here, because it's a waste of my time. If you ain't got a positive energy and you ain't here to build something and make money, then why are you on this network? See what I'm talking about? I mean, I'll talk about whoever, whatever, and I'll say what I want. There's no resistance to that. There's no fake opposition to that. What do you mean? I'm the king of this network. What I say goes. You feel me? There's no power or anything. I have the power. So they got to sit here and listen to me, and in the process pay me just to listen to me and talk to me. And I'm not going anywhere. So, like, I love it. Like I said, I told you just yesterday, I said, I see a lot of karma happening in the world associated with people like this. And what happened? God delivered more karma. God's going to keep delivering. You know, like I said, until you acknowledge that you're wrong and respect me and give me the respect I deserve online, just like I do, and just like I get it in the streets, right? Until you want to be real about who you talking to, God's going to keep showing you you ain't got no choice but to respect my son. I'm God's son. Feel me? Other than that, when these other accounts and people keep saying things that don't make sense and trying to talk about God, I mean, good luck with that, because everybody who mentions God, if it's not positive and real, that's instant karma. Now, watch what I'm saying. Watch it unfold right in front of your eyes. I only got to say it once. See, truth echoes for eternity. I only got to say things one time, and then you'll see the proof in reality, just like I did with all of these instances. I've called out every single one of these instances, and you're still talking? Have fun with that. I mean, do all of you need eye and ear exams? Seriously? I'm just saying, if it was me, I wouldn't do that. If I saw, like, this person kept on pretending they were coming at me online and kept running their mouth, and then God said, here you go, right? Why would another person see that happen and then act like they're exempt and special And oh, God's not going to give you the same exact thing in treatment. Nah, there's no exemptions, man. None of you are special. God is coming. It's just that simple. So, like I said, until people start putting some respect on my name online, right, we have a serious issue and problem. And the difference is it doesn't just sit there and continue. Nah, God stepped in. God is here. So God going to deliver. He going to defend me and stand up for me. I trust me. You feel me? And he going to continue to set examples. Mark my words. So, like I said, that's anybody who's saying anything to me that's not respectful. Feel me? They got to deal with God. So have fun with that. And I'm going to keep on reminding y'all until y'all get the point. Because what I'm talking ain't just talking, cousin. It's happening in front of you. I mean, they've got tangible evidence. I mean, tons of it out the wazoo. You know, that's the thing. As a believer and as a true Christian, this is what God said we're going to go through. Right? This is what he said we're going to deal with. That's perfectly fine. You can talk, but yet look at what you're having to deal with and go through. So who's taking the loss and who's taking the win? See, these people, they can't just deal with holding their L. They've lost every single time. They'll always lose. But they don't want to just take their L and move on and go on about their business. See, I don't watch y'all. I don't talk to you. But you continue to have your little agents pretend they're speaking to me. So, like, yeah, I'm going to start stepping in and talking. What up? There we go. Say hi. He's waving at me out the I think it was a guy. He's waving at me out of his vehicle. That's awesome. He said, Batman, freaking out. See, I got real fans, man. So like I said, like the whole deal is I'm not out here playing dress up. People know I'm the real thing. The real people know what's up. And they respect me and they respect it. Like I said, it doesn't involve no talking, man. Everything I've done has been through action. My actions speak for themselves. Okay? What I've accomplished speaks for itself. That's why I'm coming out here and setting world records while I'm doing everything else. Right? While I've accomplished more than every agency combined in front of you. While I continue to represent the actual truth and do the real thing. Right? Ain't nothing fake over here. Right? So, I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day, man. Let people talk. They're going to talk. They're going to do what they do. I'll care. It don't mean nothing to me. I'm going to keep getting my money. You feel me? And keep all representing what's actually real. All right, come on. The level of selfishness is unbelievable. I think she was smiling. I got ladies smiling at me all the time. Right? See, this is what these dudes online wish they had. But y'all stuck with what you stuck with. You settled and you stuck with these people and women, whatever that you don't want to be with. Let's get real, right? And you're pathetically trying to imitate me, but yet nothing matches up. Yeah, I don't date, okay, the quality of women that I date. Let's just get realistic. You don't make music to the quality I do, you know? So I'm gonna say this again. When I'm trying to be nice, don't mistake my kindness for weakness. You should jump at the opportunity. So like I said, I'm not going to wait around. If Rio wants the opportunity to do shows and be like a co-host and actually do some collaborations and working together, then he can let me know. But I'm not going to wait around because, like I said, he has nothing to offer me. This is the reality that none of them want to talk about or face, is that I'm in the position that's good. I'm like a new like pop icon, like I said, like I'm like the new Britney Spears. Right? But I'm a man, right? Better looking than her, right? And you got these people, they listening to me, and like what exactly the point? You're a walking contradiction. Why are you listening to me if you ain't trying to see me win? If you have something against me and what I come from and my upbringing and who I am as a person, I mean, why watch me? See, they can't make up their mind. You know what I mean? And that's an issue they got to deal with themselves. That's something they got to take up with God. Nobody's, whatever their personal stuff is, none of that becomes my problem. That's what these people got to get over and understand. You're on the internet, buddy, like everyone else. The approach that you're using, it doesn't make sense and it doesn't work, and that's it. I'll tell you one time and that's it. You feel me? So the thing is, you don't have a choice. You got to make sense. So I mean, if you talk to me, make sure that you're making sense, right? You're not going to continue to just approach me. That's illegal. right, online or off, if you're not going to make sense and talk in reality terms. Because everybody knows that I don't play games and I don't play like that. And everybody knows about me. All y'all know who I am. You feel me? So, like I said, that's why they use lines like that. They hear what I'm saying. They want to take my lines. They want to try to reconstruct what I've built, but they can't. I mean, like I said, I mean, you got to be completely out of touch with reality because this is the only formatted radio show on the planet, especially on YouTube. What are you talking about? I heard some random dude, right, that they have to bring these nobodies on here to try to say fake lies and nonsense to pretend as if they're real individuals. They're all familiars, I call them. It's all part of the underground illegal organization of fake talking lies that accomplishes nothing. What is the point of that? See, they're trying so hard. I'm outnumbered 1,000,000 to 1, and this is like the David Goliath situation, and I'm David, and yet I still win every single time. Every time I win against Goliath, every time, by myself, standing with God. See, y'all don't listen. I'm not alone. I got God with me. You know what I mean? I mean, I just don't have time to respond to things that don't exist. You know, coming from, I mean, an individual that, like I said, can't even afford to buy his own scooter, has to borrow a scooter from someone. I own my own car lot with cars worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. I've made millions every year consecutively. All this is documented. Like I said, Charles Schwab should have their bank records. They said they deleted them, which is illegal. And the government tries to delete my bank records to hide the truth because they're all in on this, and I was targeted by the government. Right? My bank account with Schwab had over $300,000 in it. That's why an individual like that wants to try to talk over me while I'm talking. That's not strong. That's weak. That's corny. And all the shows that y'all do, that's how they sound. I'm just saying, remember, there's rules in this network. That's why I don't just say it flat out. I'm going to be honest with you. Ain't nobody real listening to none of y'all. But the real people in the public, in the world that I promote the channel to, they got to listen to me, and they like listening to me. And I'm building an actual fan base with real people, real fans. So it's like, what can you actually tell me in this reality and spectrum if none of it exists? You know, if it doesn't exist, I mean, that makes no sense, right? We don't have time. I'm doing very well, right? Like I said, I have problems. I don't worry about money. God creates my budget. I can't lose, really. I have nothing to lose, even though I have everything, and I have everything going for me. So it's like, that's all demons. That's the devil. That's why, like, it's so crazy because they'll sit there and you can see the devil is using this person if you listen. And you can hear Satan talking if you really listen. If you're awoken and you stand with God, I talk to God direct. I can hear when the devil's talking. So, like, that's what I heard, right? And Ralph and all those types of individuals. So it's like, I mean, that's your deal, man. It's your soul. That ain't my problem. You know, I try to help people like I'm trying to help Rio, but if people don't want to take the help, I mean, it won't be the first time. You know what I mean? Not everybody takes the help. Some people don't care, you know, or they think they don't care. I mean, everybody cares at some point, you know. People don't care and they think that it matters what they care about, but they do care. If anything, these people care too much. Like I said, I just don't have time for it, man. I mean, they all got on here trying to see what they could get, and they're trying to facilitate a fake environment so that they can keep a bunch of nonsense going and pretend that they're going to make money off of it or accomplish anything. And God ain't going to put up with that. It's not going to work. And that's why you're having these things happen concerning these individuals who are members of the illegal organization. It just happened. See, you people don't even know some of the so-called sectors. You don't understand how many different parts there are to the illegal organization you're a part of. There's different spectrums all over the internet. There was some major events that have taken place recently in several different sectors. All of these people, right, are against me for no reason because I'm a good person and I'm winning. And they're just trying to create a group and don't want to see me do well and eat. You know how illegal that is and how impossible that is? And yet here I am eating. Like I said, I just had Church's chicken today. It was delicious, right? And you can sit there and watch me live my beautiful life. That's why I don't get. They start talking like, and then they just repeat what I did. Okay, so you watched me. So you think out of 8 billion people in the world, check this out, you think that you're special? Like, I don't even understand why you're talking to me if you know it's a felony. Like, come on, bro. I ain't talking to you. I don't have no reason to talk to people who claim they have 5 cars and have none and are just saying whatever's true for me. I don't have time for that. You know, I make sense. I got time for what makes sense. So, like I said, I'm a wealthy, super wealthy, one of the wealthiest men in the world, the most powerful man in the world. I'm Batman for real, proving all this. So what can anyone tell me? Nothing. And that's why they do it, because they're like, oh, I want to keep pretending. Hopefully, it'll get him to feel something and he'll get upset. Yeah, that doesn't work with me. I don't give strangers power over me, partner. Right? If you talk, make sure it's on an even playing field where I can speak, right? Like, there's no need for me to try to have somebody trying to talk over me when I'm a respected celebrity. I'm too big for all that, homie. See, that's the rude awakening part in the readings that you're not paying attention to. Like I said, these people are going to keep on talking, and God's going to keep delivering and showing them what time it is and what reality is. So, like I said, we have an issue until people stop coming to my platform and typing. There's no need for it. Unless you're a real fan that got love for me and wants to see me win, if you type here, that's a felony. I don't know what you're talking about. And every matter is being taken to court without a doubt. Feel me? So when you are doing these so-called shows, they're not shows. You don't have a platform. You're not monetized. You have no business being on YouTube, right? So all that just turns into what? Documented court evidence. These people are silly, man. They think that they have experience with things, but they don't. They think they know how it works within law and the courts, and they don't. And I do. Oh, I'm telling you how it works. Why, if I ask somebody, hey, don't contact me, I mean, you ask one time, and if you continue, that's against the law. If you do it 8 million times, and you're just playing a game where I have to repeatedly tell you the same thing, that's against the law. You go to jail for that. You see what I'm saying? So, like I said, let them do it to themselves, right? And stay focused on each other and do what they do, because there's nothing they can do with me. The lion moves for nobody. I'm going to talk when I want to talk. If I want to interject and say something, I will. What do you mean? I run this network. I own all y'all. Like, straight up, let's just get real. I have all the power. So, like I said, this ain't that fake stuff with y'all, right? That fake campaign where you try to copy me and harvest my energy. Just like all of history, all of their stuff is fake. All the celebs, all the fake boxing matches, all the rigged NBA games. I just proved it's all fake. Your entire history was fabricated off of harvesting my energy. And that's what you're all proving, because I'm the only person in the world who is the truth and so important in the actual Messiah that they cannot just admit and acknowledge what I have accomplished. The fact that I succeeded. You're watching me because I won. Right? You're watching me because you do what I tell you to do. That's all I care about. I mean, of course, somebody who loses and they don't have a platform or whatever, it's not about YouTube. It's about God and being righteous. So that's what you don't get. Y'all are talking about what you have. What you have is irrelevant. Do you have your soul? That's all that matters. I got mine. Can you people say the same? That's the question, and you can't. It's not that hard. It's common sense. Thank you. So, like I said, me, I'm going to keep winning, man. I don't care how nobody feels. We'll be back in just a minute. We're winning. 14 in the box, getting pissed. Yeah.